Now Burrow. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Burrow will throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Oh, he sheds himself free. They juked him. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Levis. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2nd and 10.
Like 49. And 24 Linda, second and 10 green.
Here's Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. No problem there on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A gain of 26 yards.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's second and 10.
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Hey, come on, come on. 22 window, 22 window, 22 window.
Levis back to throw. This pass complete to Pollard on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Mike zero.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Like 54.
Levis looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
46. 20 Rita.
Off the play fake, Levis. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
49.
Now Levis. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
11 MT. Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Levis to throw off play action. He completes it to Ridley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Complete. It's Johnson. On the move past the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Levis sets up to throw here. Steps away to his left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
24. Hey, I'm back. I'm back.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigga from 13 yards out. And the Titans get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
11. Here we go. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
On 1, ready?
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He will find his man Chase complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Flushed out right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Handing it off to Brown. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times. Made some adjustments. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Let's go.
Levis to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And Levis going to change the play.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up a throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Pollard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Brown. Oh, he shifts past him.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
22 window. Like 5-4. Odd, like 5-4. Short.
Here's Levis. Buying time to his left. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Levis to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And a timeout. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And no, it's no good. Rejected by the crossbar. What a heartbreaking finish. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired.